dumbest shit I ever heard. I can see God now. I'm overworked. So you trees are on your own today. All you flowers, stop depending on me. And if the sun doesn't rise, that's on him, because I deserve a day off too. Foolishness! God ain't took no fucking day off. Believe that. I would not want a God that takes a day off work. Believe that. Especially if it's his or her responsibility to give me the things I need to sustain myself. Oh no, you get your ass up and go to work. That's what the sun does. It never takes a day off. What day how you woke up where the sun didn't work? Morning. None of my right or wrong though. You guys know that. The sun never takes a day off. Don't listen to people that gives you bullshit. God ain't took no. You know what that was about? Let me tell you what it was about. It was about solar events and the movement of the sun. Okay? And when they say the S-O-N sun, they don't mean the S-U-S sun. So they're giving you a story about a man. And then they want you to have a thought pattern synonymous with that man. So if that man worked 6 days without complaining and only slept 1 day out of the week without working, then it's only right that you be a good mimic of that. And you work hard and diligently for 6 days too. And we're gonna pay your ass as less as we can too, because we done already got you motivated to work just because you want to be like God. And God works 6 days, so you do the same thing. It's like you motherfuckers need to wake up. Stop letting them fool you like that. If you really want to know the truth about it, there should be no corporations out there that's making you work at all. If you really want to know the truth about it, that's the real truth. No corporations should be consolidating an existence for themselves where you have to come to work for them day in, day out, and if something go wrong, just 1 day they can fire you and stagnate everything about you. This is not a society we should be living in. That type of society creates circumstances of oppression. You got women right now going to work, being oppressed by their bosses, making them do things that's not even a part of their job description. But since they're women and they've been taught that it's their fault that the earth is full of sin and that the man is godly and should be in control of everything, he shows them how godly he is by making them get on their knees every day and worship his snake. That's part of the ritual of worship around here. If you're going to be working here, Jane, you must comply or you can go work at McDonald's. And it's even worse for the people that's non-white, like the beautiful Spanish girls and the black girls. But the black girls don't really have to get threatened that much. They just feel obligated and they just want to be accepted by God. So they probably suggest to him that he make them do that. After all, he doesn't have to be there taking their ass to the wig store every day. They do that shit when there's no white people around at all. They go get them wigs on it, then go to the white people through them stupid ass churches. So I mean, it's just like people need to wake up. It's all to it. Just need to wake up. No, I showed you guys firsthand. I wasn't trying to start no trouble with them guys. I just wanted to show you how some people can do what they want. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because of the fact that people know if left alone, we'd be building pyramids again. And then what woman on earth would want anybody else but the pyramid builders? See, that's why there's no pyramids being built, because the pyramid builders are being stagnated by the motherfuckers that can't build pyramids. And they did it with guns. So, we have guns. That's why I'm here talking now. But you know, you guys are on borrowed time, all of y'all, especially you sellout Mexicans. You know, your ass is really gonna be wiped out with the white man because you teamed up with him the way you did. And so that's what's gonna happen to you. But one thing, just like my boy Sunshine was saying, you can try to feel white and act white all you want to, but remember, you gotta stay in your nigga place. And when your name is spelled J-E-S-U-S, You better not ever call yourself Jesus. You be a good bitch for the white man, and remember your place, and you pronounce that J as an H, and you call your bitch made ass Jesus, not Jesus. Because see, that God title belongs to the white man. So whenever you say Jesus, you better make sure you apply it to that white face that you believe is God. Don't ever call yourself that, because you know you're not God. That's why you act in an ungodly manner when you see me show up as God. See, that's how that works. So you hate the blackness in my face because you've been taught to hate your own black face. So when you see me come around, don't waste time hating me, because you could use more of your time effectively by just standing in front of the mirror and generating that own negative energy right back to yourself. And see, you can't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, because I lived in Los Angeles. And you all know what I'm talking about when I say that. So when God deals with everything that's wrong on this earth, your ass is going to be included. And I really ain't got much to say bad about the Spanish women, because in all honesty, I haven't had a lot of bad encounters with them. And I'm saying that just to be truthful to you. I don't understand the dynamics of that. I do see some Spanish women that might not talk to me, but I remember some of them got their ass beat in LA for talking to me, so I can understand that. They'd probably be scared that they're going to get their ass whooped. But for the most part, the ones that do talk to me, so warm, so friendly, so genuine, and beautiful, and just, my God, it's like, how come it's not more women on earth like that? And you got the black girl, you say hello to her ass, you got to do a magic trick and shit. Or you got the white girl, they're really nice too. Problem is, they be really hesitant to be getting close to a black man too, because they scared they gonna get their ass whooped too. And then black man scared to get close to their ass if he got any damn sense, because you should be afraid you're gonna get put in prison or hanged. I've been through all that shit. All of it. And once you know, you know. Because you act like you don't know if you want to, but then when they'll slam on your fucking ass, you gonna remember. You're gonna say, oh damn. And that shit happen only when you do something that you know you weren't supposed to do. So I ain't got no wrong with a person ending his ass up where he should be when he do something wrong. But I do got something wrong with someone creating circumstances in a person's life where he can get named a chicken thief, and you're supposed to be a society that's based on everybody taking care of each other, then all of a sudden some man has to steal a chicken and then get put in prison for that. Well, it's because somebody probably didn't give him anything to eat. That's the only thing I could think of, because I couldn't think of any reason why someone would want to steal a damn chicken on the earth where you should be able to find something to eat without stealing it. Now, if you got a system of oppression where you're taking everything from one person and giving everything to another person, then the person that's accused of a chicken thief might have just took his part of what was the bounty split that was stolen from him. And since he was a person that had been marked for failure, and since he was under the conditions of a corrupt government that had wrote that book, of course he was hung for stealing a chicken. So his life meant less than the chicken life that he stole. He was gonna eat the chicken to stay alive, but it turned on his ass and ended up being the reason that he was killed. So here it is, a black man living in a world with a society that see his life as being something less than the life of an act of stealing a chicken. And the act of stealing a chicken. Okay, I'm back. And so I brought the camera on and I went and did that one segment of Asar Scraps. And this is how come I'm doing so many now, because it's worked out pretty good, you know, and I really feel that it's a good thing, and I'm hoping that the watchers and the listeners are enjoying it, because it's just, it helps my work day go by. So, you know, I just thought I'd share that with you guys, but I'm getting ready to pretty much, I have to get to work. I really need to make me some money. And the damn thing funny, you know what I mean? I mean, it's not shit. I need chips, baby. I need my money like a pig needs love. Y'all ever heard that song? I need it non-stop. Like. Greetings. I want to talk to all you young black men out there who have a problem with your older black men stirring up trouble. You know, those of you out there that want to suck on the white man's ass and be accepted by him. And then when you hear older black men like me talking about the conditions of the world, you want to go side up and try to find acceptance with the enemy. I want you to know something. Nobody is overlooking what you're doing. Causing problems with your father, causing problems with everybody in the direct center about trying to bring improvement to the conditions and circumstances of the melanated race. And your sorry ass is sitting up, teaming up with the opposition, trying to find some acceptance from them because you think that that really exists somewhere, because you're a coward and you really don't want to put the work out necessary to feed and survive and take care of yourself. So you don't have a problem with remaining someone's property. But then you want to find acceptance in the world of someone who has labeled you a non-contributor, someone that should be their property, and all these things like that make you have problems with other people in your family that you see are not having those same vibrations. Well, the reason why is because you are a sellout. You are a person who wants to belong in a world that is based on you always trying to suck somebody's ass to get them to accept you, instead of you doing the necessary things to find completeness in yourself. So you have a problem with other people who do find completeness in themselves and who do want to see the world treat them in a respectful manner and who does not mind telling the truth. So now if you are one of those persons and you can't get along with your family members and you can't get along with other people because you are so damn confused about trying to be on the damn fence, what that means is that you can't get your feet on the ground because you're standing on the fence and the fence is too long for your legs to touch the ground. So that's all you're going to ever do. You're going to always be on the fence trying to get someone to accept you that doesn't give a fuck about you. You're going to always want to live in a paradigm where you try to overlook fault in people and place the fault on yourself because you really believe that the world is okay the way it is, and you believe that people like me are troublemakers. You don't want to listen to discipline. You don't want to listen to sound advice. All you guys want to do is play video games all day, sleep as much as you can, work as cheap as you can because you don't think that you're worth anything. That's why it's so easy for you to find yourselves victimized by the world and wanting to have rebellion and conflict with the people around you that's trying to point out to you what is wrong in your life. You have the nerve to say things like, I don't give a fuck if you are my daddy. Or you say things like, my daddy is a low-life snake. When you know for a fact the truth is, it's you. You little young kids are so lost in this world today that you don't know who to give your loyalty to. You don't have any idea of the people that you should be paying homage to. Only thing you want is materialism and the luxuries of laying around with nobody stepping to you, demanding more out of you than the things that you could get by with in this world. You got to understand the fact that this world is out to devour your ass, and you better be serious about doing everything to counterattack that. You guys that want to sit around experience older wise men that try to tell you where you fucking up at, you always want to try to make that person be your enemy. And that's the reason why you're going to end up finding out who your true enemy is. That person that you suck up to and always try to find acceptance from knows that you are nothing but a good ass nigga. They know that. I don't care how much you want to try to build a paradigm in your mind that is something wrong with the other person that's trying to tell you there is nothing wrong with you standing up and being a man for yourself and trying to create